From city-state to empire, the humble beginnings of Rome. Rome started as a small city in Italy in 753 BC. Legend says Romulus founded it. The early Romans were ruled by kings. They fought with their neighbors and grew stronger. In 509 BC, the Romans overthrew their last king. They formed a republic, a government where citizens elect their leaders. This was a big change from having a king. Rome continued to expand, conquering more land. They fought wars with Carthage, a powerful city in North Africa. These were called the Punic Wars. Rome's victory in these wars made it the dominant power in the Mediterranean. The Roman Republic was very successful. However, there were also problems. There were power struggles and civil wars. Julius Caesar, a Roman general, emerged during this time. He was ambitious and successful. Caesar conquered Gaul, now France, for Rome. He became very powerful and popular. This worried some Romans. They feared he wanted to become king. In 44 BC, a group of senators assassinated Caesar. This assassination led to more turmoil. Caesar's adopted son Octavian eventually came to power. He defeated his rivals and became the first Roman emperor, Augustus, in 27 BC. This marked the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. Augustus's rule was a time of peace and prosperity. It is known as the Pax Romana. The rise of Rome conquests and conflicts. The Roman Empire reached its greatest extent under Emperor Trajan in the 2nd century AD. At its peak, the empire stretched from Britain in the north to North Africa in the south, and from Spain in the west to Mesopotamia in the east. This vast territory included diverse cultures and peoples. Rome's expansion brought both wealth and challenges. The Romans built roads, aqueducts, and cities throughout their empire. They spread their language, Latin, and their culture. The Romans also faced rebellions and uprisings from conquered peoples. They had to maintain a strong military to defend their borders. One famous rebellion was led by Spartacus, a gladiator, in 73 BC. Though ultimately unsuccessful, it highlighted the social tensions within Roman society. Rome also engaged in constant warfare with tribes along its frontiers, such as the Germanic tribes to the north and the Parthians to the east. These conflicts were costly, both in terms of manpower and resources. Despite these challenges, the Roman Empire flourished for centuries. Its success can be attributed to its military might, its organized administration, and its ability to integrate conquered peoples. Emperors of Rome, a mixed bag of leaders. The Roman Empire was ruled by a series of emperors, some good, some bad, and some truly awful. Augustus, the first emperor, established a stable government that lasted for centuries. He's considered one of Rome's greatest rulers. He was followed by emperors like Tiberius, Caligula, Claudius, and Nero, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. Caligula, for example, is remembered for his cruelty and madness, while Claudius, despite his physical limitations, proved to be a capable administrator. Nero, on the other hand, is infamous for his excesses and his alleged role in the Great Fire of Rome. The 5 good emperors, Nerva, Trajan, Hadrian, Antoninus Pius, and Marcus Aurelius, ruled in the 2nd century AD. This period is often seen as a golden age of the Roman Empire. These emperors were known for their wisdom, justice, and concern for the welfare of their people. However, not all emperors were so virtuous. Commodus, Marcus Aurelius' son, was a disastrous ruler who nearly ruined the empire. His reign marked the beginning of a period of instability and decline. Diocletian, who became emperor in 284 AD, tried to restore order to the empire. He divided the empire into 2 halves, the East and the West, each ruled by a separate emperor. This system, known as the Tetrarchy, proved to be only a temporary solution. Governing an empire, Roman administration. To manage their vast empire, the Romans developed a sophisticated system of administration. The empire was divided into provinces, each ruled by a governor appointed by the emperor. These governors were responsible for maintaining order, collecting taxes, and administering justice. The Romans also built an extensive network of roads, which facilitated communication and trade throughout the empire. This network also allowed for the rapid movement of troops, which was essential for maintaining Roman control. Roman law, developed over centuries, was one of Rome's most enduring legacies. It provided a framework for resolving disputes and maintaining order, not just within Rome itself, but throughout the empire. The Roman legal system influenced the development of legal systems in many parts of the world. The Roman army was the backbone of the empire. It was renowned for its discipline, organization, and effectiveness. The Roman legions were made up of professional soldiers who enlisted for 25 years. They were highly trained and equipped with the latest military technology. The Roman army was not only a fighting force, but also an engineering force. They built roads, bridges, and fortifications that helped to secure Rome's conquests and project its power.